Anil Kumble feels that there is too much pressure. He's putting too much pressure on himself. So Cheteshwar, I'm going to start with you because you're the batsman. Sometimes does this happen that you tend to put on too much pressure on yourself?
It does. I feel someone like Virat Kohli, who has scored so many runs in across the formats, when he's going through a lean patch, when he's not scoring as good as he likes to, forget about the rest of the world because everyone does talk about whenever he doesn't score, but he himself he has set high standards for himself. So when he's not able to live up to that scores, he's not able to score those runs. That's when he starts putting too much pressure on himself. I think someone like him, he knows his game really, really well. But there are times where you go through a rough patch, and that's when you start doubting yourself a little bit that I am expected to score 100. But someone like him, even if he scores a 50, it always helps the team. And he understands that. I think it's very good that he starts scoring runs as quickly as possible in the Champions Trophy because we saw against England in the ODIs he got 50s, and there are times where he might have been disappointed by those 50s because he is someone who always scores big runs. Especially in the ODI format, he is known to get those hundreds. And if he's not able to get that, then he might be doubting himself or he might be putting himself under pressure that I need to score more.
Right.
But someone like him, he knows his game really, really well, but he needs to stay relaxed and his role is very important.
How
For
easy or
the
tough is it to do that? Because I'm sure you've been in that position too. How easy or tough is it to tell you
it's never easy
mentally,
because
just let the
when you
muscle
have
memory take over. Let's just your instinct flow. Don't try and do things. Don't try and tell your
yeah.
body and your mind and your bat to do things.
Well, it's easy to say, but it's
Ah,
hard to implement on the field because it's a game of mind. When you are going out there in the middle, your mind starts talking to you that I want to score runs, I want to score
ah,
big runs. Then you have your friends and families, then you have your well-wishers who will say, "Oh, you scored a 50, but we were expecting 100 from you. Why didn't you get 100?" So those are the things which puts you under pressure because as a player, he's very confident. As a player, you know he knows what he's doing,
right,
but people around him will. There are times where they will have an opinion. They will say that, "Oh, Virat is not scoring as many runs as he should be
right.
because he has scored so many runs over the years." But there are times where one needs to understand that as a cricketer, you go through rough patches. There are ups and downs, and that's when you need to stay relaxed and you need to support him. And this is the
Right.
perfect time to do that and try and someone needs to tell him, someone who is very close to him, that please stay relaxed.
Right.
Your role is very, very important in the Indian team because he bats at number 3,
Correct.
and most of the times all the batters bat around him. And when he scores 100, whether India is batting first or second, most of the time India has won the game.
Well, as long as he's out there in the middle, we know that we got the match. And the Pakistanis will never forget what he did in that last over along with Hardik Pandya, although a different format altogether. What he did, they will always remember. तो कोई ना कोई आते रहता है हमारे जनरेशन में जो उनके लिए उनके सर पर gives them nightmares. That is true. But Nikhil Chopra, quick word on Virat before we move on. I think we're just going to get Piyush back. Yeah.
With the kind of hundreds that he's got 50 hundreds. Anand, I mean, that record is phenomenal. He's just one innings of getting back into top-notch, top gear. Virat Kohli. He got a couple of 50s against England in the home series. So I'm hoping that against Pakistan we see the best of him, and then the rest of the tournament you see the best of Virat Kohli, because 50-100, that record by itself says a lot. And don't forget, if we are chasing, he's been called the nickname of the chase master. He loves batting under pressure. That's the beauty and hallmark of a champion match winner. He enjoys batting under pressure, and you see the best of Virat Kohli.